Well, hello guys. Now, I didn't know I was going to make another video before New Year's. That's why I made the Happy New Year one. But it looks like I got a little bit of time here, so I thought I'd squeeze one more video in. Now, as you know, I'm trying a new thing and I'm completely naked doing these videos. You know, kind of removing the shackles of society. And my balls are sitting down on this blue velvet new chair I've got, and I'm glad I got material. And it's quite comfortable. And the good thing about being my age is when you stand up, your balls are still on the chair. So no strain on them. Now, this video is for the younger men out there. And the man who's going through a very messy divorce and can't believe his wife is telling lies about him the way she is. Or the man who's had a long-term relationship or even married and found his wife or girlfriend in bed with another man. Or the man that's just found out that the girl he's been seeing for the last 2 years didn't have just 3 lovers before him. She had 300. And because I know feminine nature, none of this is a shock to me. So I'm just going to kind of tell you what I believe and what I've noticed all the way through my life with femons. And the characteristics of the feminine nature is pretty prevalent in all of them all over the world, just at different degrees. First of all, they're not sugar and spice and everything nice. And that means none of them are. And of course they always play the victim, but in reality they're mostly the instigators. And of course the one that's always been pushed, of course, that femons don't lie. All the things that femons push is usually the opposite to what the truth is. And all these good things about femons is pushed by femons, not men. Because if man knew the truth, he wouldn't be such easy prey, would he? In my experience, all femons lie, every day of the week. Most femons' first reaction to a question from a man is to lie. You don't believe me? Try it with your girlfriend or even your wife. Ask her a fairly deep question. Maybe about her loyalty or something. I bet she doesn't answer straight away, or does she stumble? Of course, some femons are better at lying than others. But femons don't just lie about the small things. Men usually lie as well, of course, but only about certain things. Some things are sacred to the man and he will never lie about them. But femons will lie about everything. Like who's father of the child? How many lovers have you had? Do you fancy that man over there? Let's say I died. Would you go with another man? And I believe the reason why femons get away with lying so much and men believe them is because of their childlike quality. As we know, femons act like children. They're quite immature and never really grow up. And generally it's really all about deflection. Most married men are living a sort of fantasy. Let's assume they hired somebody to follow his wife for 5 days to write down where she went and what she did. There's very few husbands that wouldn't be shocked at the results. For some reason, many years ago, and even when I was a young man, I just didn't trust femons. And I didn't believe half the things they said. And as I'm an old man now, my intuition didn't let me down. Because you should never trust a femon 100%, and you'll be lucky at 50%. Of course, many years ago, what I thought about femons was a revelation. People just laughed at me, and that's because they were still in Disneyland. But all those reservations I had about femons a long time ago have all come true today, and far worse than even I thought. The reason why I've got to the age I have and haven't been divorced, raped, sent to prison, or paying maintenance for 18 years for a child that isn't even mine is just because I'm aware of the femon nature. I mean, I really do wish femons could be honest and loyal, and then maybe a real true bond could happen in a relationship. But I'm afraid it's just not their nature. And I know there's men out there right now saying, oh, not the one I'm with. Now, I have no hatefulness or spitefulness towards any femon. But yes, men, the one you're with is just like all femons. Even your one. Now, I'd better go down to the store now and get some beer, 'cause I'm completely out, and it's going to be New Year's. But it might be an idea if I get dressed first. This is SoloMan O'Natural. Over and out.